Hi, welcome back to Keep It Dirty, a podcast where my guests share their life living functionally and sustainably and their why behind their experiences navigating through our ever changing environment. I am your host, Leslie Dowling. I'm a functional nutrition and lifestyle practitioner. I'm also a speaker and also a lover of Mother Nature. How's that? So, I wanted to wish everybody a wonderful Thanksgiving. Not sure if I'll be able to hop on the day before Thanksgiving, or maybe I will, and I will share with you some of the healthier choices when preparing a Thanksgiving meal. I'm having 11 people over my house, and I will be getting an organic free range turkey. The reason why is because of what these turkeys are eating. So we have a balance of our minerals, nutrients. They are fed the healthiest of healthiest, probably, I don't want to say it, but maybe more so than what the general population is eating with ultra processed and processed foods. But at the end of the day, when it's non-organic, the meats that you're getting, they are injected with antibiotics and chemicals to plump them up to make them look fresh and perfect. Nothing is perfect. So the meat that you're ingesting is not full of chemicals, which then creates dysbiosis in our gut, which is our gut health. So there's just a domino effect that occurs when you are not eating clean. That's why we really need to supplement ourselves with whole food supplementation, with different herbs that are out there, different nutrients and supplements that you really have to be careful what you're taking. Always read the label, packaging, and see where everything is sourced. And I'm talking about any kind of vitamins and supplements that you might be taking, because unfortunately, we really need some sort of supplementation now that we are living in an changing environment and planet, that the soil is depleted of so many nutrients. So if you get an opportunity, check out Dr. Zach Bush. He has written and is such an advocate on regenerative crops, what's going on with our food system, glyphosate that has been found in the soil from years of the crops being radiated with chemicals that we are ingesting. And you wonder why there are so many issues with autoimmune illness on the rise and so many different avenues of just being well versed in what you're eating. So, the other thing I wanted to mention, so let's just get back to Thanksgiving. So, next week, I will do a little pop up live on me preparing, purchasing organic vegetables. Also, I try to stay gluten free as much as I can. And it's kind of hard, to do when there's certain things that the family loves. So I'm just trying to play it safe, prepping, getting whole foods, and trying to eat cleaner. So just drink a lot of water. Try to, during Thanksgiving, some tools and tips is drink water, start drinking water in the morning. If you're going to work out, just maybe put some powdered electrolyte mix, or take coconut water, which is the purest form of receiving electrolytes, which replenishes our system to keep us rehydrated, which is a great thing to do even in the winter because you're still exercising. And if you're out in the cold, your body is very cold. It's burning off more calories too. And try to be mindful with your drinking, because as you drink more, you're going to get dehydrated. Drinking a lot of coffee, caffeine, anything with caffeine also dehydrates you. So try to rehydrate. I put on the table, I love the sparkling water. I like Mangiatorelli water. And so there are different things that you could start doing over the holidays to try to dodge the bullet of your immune system just slowing down, your immune system lowering and being compromised with just not eating healthy, trying to keep in check with the sugars and refined sugars that you're eating too. And I love a 3-day journal. So you could start it now before the holidays. Write down what you're eating morning, afternoon, evening. Track and assess your emotions on what you're eating and how you're feeling. Do you feel bloated? Do you notice that you're not drinking enough water and liquids during the day? Do you find that you're more depressed waking up in the morning because maybe you ate a lot of sugar? Our gut is our second brain. So, our gut, there are neurotransmitters that are like the highways to our brain, and it's sending signals to our brain. So, when we eat something high in sugar, or that dopamine feeling after eating a lot of turkey, you kind of feel like brainwashed. Brainwashed meaning like blah, not having any energy. Just start tracking, assessing, and seeing maybe you have underlying food allergies, and tracking and journaling what you're eating and how your emotions are, and really how much sleep are you getting that night. Start connecting the dots and see what it is that's going on with your body. The cleaner you eat, the less refined sugars you're eating, the less ultra processed and processed food you're eating. Within a couple of months, your taste buds start to change, meaning if you get rid of the sugars and all the junk that unfortunately is in our diet today, it's hard to navigate away from it unless you're eating organic and whole foods and not packaged. The heightened your senses become as you eat cleaner, the more restored energy you have. Your circadian rhythm starts going in sync. You're more into a rest, relax, calm mode, and your taste buds are heightened. Your hearing, your eyesight, everything is heightened. Most of my friends and my family need readers, quote unquote, to read menus, whatnot. And I still have surpassed everyone in their 40s, and I have not had to use readers, which is awesome. My sight reading, books, whatnot, has been the same since I was a kid, which is great. And I think I attribute that to all the healthy exercises, what I'm eating, my diet. And I'm not perfect. I like sugar sometimes, but I know when I'm craving sugar, my gut is off. So I'm in dysbiosis, and I have to kind of reintegrate more protein into my diet, a variety of foods. I know that if you have higher HDL, overall cholesterol, start integrating flaxseed into your diet, either flaxseed oil. You could sprinkle some on your salads, or you need to really add, like, I love kiwi. I cut up kiwi, I just slice it and eat it as is. Lentils, grains, beans. It's really the lentils, the beans, and nuts, walnuts. Start integrating that throughout the day. Maybe Google red lentil soup. Make something healthy for you and your family. Start creating new habits, and which would really help the foundation of your younger generation to start eating healthier. Get them into the kitchen. Let them start cooking. Let them love and enjoy that time to communicate, to do something fun with the parents. I have great memories growing up in a family where I would help my mother cook over the holidays, and it instilled in me. Now, I'm not the best cook, but there's certain foods I really love to cook, like escarole. You could put fava beans, different beans in escarole. I make it more like a soup, and I put a lot of garlic, olive oil in it, and then you just put water in it with half of water, mostly the escarole, or we say scarole in Italian. We put that in a pot of water, and then that kind of dies down and it wilts, and it's delicious. It's so healthy for you. So just start really getting back to family tradition. Be mindful when you're eating this holiday. Start to really chew your food. The saliva breaks down your food. The more you could rest and digest and chew your food instead of rushing and gulping, you won't get that indigestion. And our saliva has the nutrients. The saliva has, it's like a chemical composition of really ways that it breaks down. It has enzymes to break down the food, which then can be digested, and your body will thank you for that. The other thing I wanted to share with you, I will also be bringing up this winter. I'll be doing more live IGs. I will be on board with a fellow practitioner of mine, Dr. Phil Mack. He and I are going to be doing some wellness seminars, and we're going to be talking about brain gut health. We're going to be speaking into, especially me, environmental triggers, how our environment has shifted, and some of the other levels of awareness of how we can help our health and our bodies to live longer, more productive lives. So just stay tuned for that. Phil and I will be going on live, sharing a little about what we'll be speaking into. If you're interested in signing up, I am under Keep It Dirty Podcast. You could DM me. Also, in my show notes, you will see my email. If you'd like us to speak into anything, or you want to hear me more speaking into something, that's LDOW1990 gmail.com. So please reach out to me. I'd love to interact and engage with more people. I really appreciate people subscribing, rating, reviewing my podcast. I'm also going to be having some people on. Another woman will be on speaking into her clean beauty products. And if anybody out there is interested in joining my force of trying to get people to create awareness, to educate people about health and wellness, please reach out to me. But I'll be having some really amazing guests on my podcast and people that I've had on before that are doing new strategies for health and wellness. So with that, I hope you guys all have an awesome Thanksgiving holiday, and I'll be back next week showing you how I prep and get ready for Thanksgiving holiday to eat cleaner. So take care, have a great day, and remember, get out there with Mother Earth, get your feet in the soil. Even if it's cold out, just go out for 5 minutes without your feet, without shoes on. Be a little crazy, step over the boundaries sometimes and just sit there in Mother Earth. Just do some deep breathing. That's something that we are also trying to, that we don't do. So get back to taking a deep breath, holding it, exhaling, inhaling, holding for 5 seconds, breathing out. Do that 3 times. Just, it kind of resets you. It kind of gets you back without having this fight or flight stress. Oh my God, I got to get ready for the holidays. I got to start thinking about getting gifts, wrapping gifts, all that fun stuff. So get out there with Mother Earth, and remember to try to always keep it dirty. Take care.